I think that PSHE is crucial in helping to meet the aims of the new curriculum. It's really at the heart of what we're about. We at West Hatch view that it's one curriculum, and youngsters in personal development is so important in terms of reinforcing their ability to deal and to cope with the wider curriculum that we offer.
Just draw me a drug user. Be creative, guys. We've got some beautiful pictures here.
I feel that youngsters today are growing up with a real sense of the unknown in what is going to be a very complex life for them when they leave school. And I feel the opportunity for pupils to rehearse some of these scenarios and situations, to come to terms with themselves in terms of their own thinking on a number of topics, really helps them with a sense of their own personal identity and their understanding of themselves in relation to their group, their wider school community, and I think really sets them up for scenarios that they may meet later on in life.
Paper, you should try and put something like that on it, because eventually if you get too addicted onto certain drugs you will end up dead in the long run.
I feel it can play a very key role in helping a school tackle the community cohesion agenda. It can really help promote interaction between the actual school community itself and beyond.
In the picture you can see that half of the face has sad and he's really angry because he hasn't had his fix, and then the other half is really happy because he's taken the drugs, so he's back to his normal level.
We feel that PSHE teaching is very important. It's not something somebody should just have landed upon them because they need to fill an hour of their timetable. It should be something that they are trained to do and equipped to do and feel confident to teach. And this is why we like to offer beginning teachers a programme of teaching PSHE under supervision and guidance, planning together with myself or another member of the team and delivering lessons in a secure and supportive way before they actually qualify.
So I want you to write down around your pictures in the speech bubbles things that you need to know about the potential risks and dangers to do with drugs. Off you go.
I also think for beginning teachers it's highly beneficial to learn to teach PSHE. If you learn the skills that you need for teaching PSHE, you can teach pretty much anything.
Being given the opportunity to teach PSHE has definitely widened my understanding of teaching techniques.
You are in charge of your choices. A bit slow on the uptake on this one, guys. You are in charge of your choices. It's called free will, so it should be green. Well done. Excellent. Give yourselves a big clap, guys.
I wasn't 100% comfortable with discussion, debate and kind of letting the students have active learning strategies. Since I've been teaching it, I've definitely relinquished some of the control that such a rigid curriculum asks of you. And I now I engage in debate, discussion. There's a lot more open-ended questions. I feel like I get to know the students better. And I feel that we have a more personal relationship in terms of comfort as well as in terms of learning than I would do in other subjects.
It can teach you life skills and you learn more about yourself as well.
It's more like everyone together, like put up your hand what you think. It's like sort of communicating with each other, and it's
discussion.
Just discussion sort of thing. Yeah.
Without discussion, you'll never know as much as you could know. Because there's only so much you can learn from your books, and there's also so much you can learn from your mum or your dad. You need to learn a lot from your friends, your family, everyone around you, your whole environment. It just makes you a better person.
Peer assessment is quite important because you're getting information coming from not just your teacher, but feedback from your colleagues, your classmates.
We've also had different people come in from different organisations like Drugsline, and they've helped us to understand that we're not on our own. If we get into trouble, that there's always people we can go back to and ask for help.
I think it's really important for the young people that they also have a role to play in planning what's going to happen when the visitor comes into the classroom. That they, in our Year 9 drugs module, we ask them to come up with the questions that they think they would like the visitor to answer.
What is the worst drug out there at the minute?
I would have to say it would be cannabis.
I like to plan carefully sessions where I'm going to be bringing in outside visitors to the school. We do use them a lot. They bring an expertise that we don't always have ourselves and a genuine, authentic voice to the issue for the students. I do think it's important that I still have control over the learning and managing what is going to happen in the lessons, and that we discuss between us exactly what we are hoping as an outcome for that lesson, so that I know what they're going to be saying, they know what they're going to be saying, and I still am controlling the lesson.
We feel any opportunity to give credence to the pupil voice is a great value in school. And I think for students to see from their PSHE lessons where issues have been raised, that they are then taken and acted upon, further reinforces the profile that the student voice has in school.
It's very important that we as the pupils have a say in what we're actually learning in the lesson, in PSHE lessons. Through the school council, I've been involved in planning modules and lessons for PSHE. And then as I've moved up the school, I've gone through those lessons myself, and I've seen people really do respond more to them when it's something that's relevant to us, because obviously we're going to find it more interesting and more engaging.
So they take them, don't they, to try and get away from those factors?
The teachers know the things that are important, obviously, but they also need to listen to us, and we need to get the right mix of things that the teachers want and things that we want, because then people are going to be engaged by their lessons and really take it seriously.
PSHE has got a tremendous amount also to offer the ECM agenda and the wider curriculum. In terms of the programmes that you can pursue, in terms of youngsters, living healthy lives, of understanding what it means to be safe, and the sorts of relationships that they're able to build with their fellow peers, these are the bedrock really for successful learning elsewhere, and they can take those with them in terms of their own personal well-being and achievement right across the curriculum. At West Hatch, we see that as a wonderful opportunity to relax, if you like, the boundaries that have shackled some of our curriculum delivery, enabling us to really open up the learning opportunities. And I feel with PSHE feeding into that, it's if you like, promoting more of the good practice that is going on in discrete lessons, opening it up so that it does have a wider impact across the curriculum.